This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Tempe, Arizona. This is Mountain America Stadium, the home field of the Arizona State Sun Devils. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Sun Devils will kick this deep to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Steps out at the 22. Not quite where it would have been spotted had he just taken a knee. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks an open space. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. The 10. Touchdown, Aggies. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, you talk about an unbelievable way to start this game off. First play of the game, and we got a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
7, Arizona State, 0.
Returner looking to create better field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Arizona State Sun Devils will take over 1st and 10.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Gabe moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
A quick throw out left, complete. Breaking tackles. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
Now it's 2nd down here. and they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Third down after that running play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
And the Sun Devils churn out another first down. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Throws it to the right. He makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Brings up second down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Wants to throw it. Pulls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Quarterback tried to connect here on the in route, but I'll tell you, the defender does a great job of reading the route and knocking the ball away.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big 4th down to see if they can keep this going.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Bringing it out, it's Williams. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Handoff here from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Here's the 2nd down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
And sack sets up an important third down. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Here's a target, and it's complete. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And the Sun Devils looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Here we go, here we go.
He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. Heads out of bounds at the 42, and the offense takes over right there in good position. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Breaks free. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. A play action, looking to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
With the option keeper here for a big gain for this Texas A&M quarterback, it reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others going back to Bucky Richardson and how about Reggie McNeil? Great history and tradition at College Station with those athletic quarterbacks.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on 2nd and long. Hand it off for a draw. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. The field goal is good. And that will tie the game here.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking downfield. It's St. Clair. Looks left and finds his target there. Oh, tremendous toughness here. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. At the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, ASU.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And after the extra point, it's a 17-10 lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And the Texas A&M offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Runs into the teeth of that defense. Picks up just a couple of yards.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Getting set. Here's second down. To the air. It's Jackson. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick, or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Second down coming up.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And they get the completion. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Texas A&M.
The Sun Devils will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run.
22, Walter.
The run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State. When they had a short field, the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the extra point was up and good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Texas A&M offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw. It's Jackson. That's reeled in. It's Davidson. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
I like the call here by the offense coordinator. After the interception on the previous drive, you get your quarterback a nice, easy throw, something underneath. Try to get him back into rhythm. Let's see what he can do from here.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. They keep him guessing with a run. Breaks free. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Ball handed off. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone.
And your Arizona State Sun Devils will take over 1st and 10.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's St. Clair.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Sun Devils pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
I think the receiver just may have lost his focus on this outbreaking route. The quarterback delivers a very well-thrown football, so that one's going to be on the receiver.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch!
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. He hands it off from the gun.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. To throw, it's St. Clair. Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. Here he goes. Touchdown, Sun Devils. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Arizona State 31, Texas A&M 10.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Texas A&M offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. And the Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Scanning the field, it's Jackson. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Backfield is empty here for second and inches. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Can he make it to the marker? Breaking free at midfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks free with room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just...
a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Sun Devils will line up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Breaks into the open. Inside the 30. At the 10 now. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Can you believe it? Another delay of game penalty on this drive. Wow. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for his back. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They can't stop him. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, ASU. There was no catching him that time.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking for the wideout. The ball is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And out comes the offense set to take over here. Chewing clock with the running game. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Banner.
He'll hand it off. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Can he get there on the ground? Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Who got it? The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage and a bad decision to bring it out. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late, deep throw. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Texas A&M offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
It's fourth down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. No, he didn't make it. He stopped short on fourth down, and that could be a fatal blow to this offense. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. It's victory formation. Quarterback will kneel down. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
They came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
it.